Hello, it's Nikki and welcome back to a brand new series. Now, this kind of content you will have seen lots from me over the years because ultimately it's the same topic but really broken down in a tangible way that you can play with and consider for yourself. And if you've worked with me personally, or as I say, you followed my work, you will know that I always talk about deciding what you want your life to look like and then designing your business model around that. And this often contradicts what we've been taught or what has been said to us over the years. You know, when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s, it was about security. It was about ticking boxes. It was about being externally recognized, you know, like, oh, they must be somebody who has this kind of title. It was about being impressive. It was about earning a lot of money or driving this particular car, you know, all of these sort of status symbols. And for me, it's always been so much more than that. Now, I am ambitious. Money is important to me. But I also have so many other versions of success as well, and so many things that I want to do in my life that are actually not related to money or are private things that nobody else is interested in or nobody else is impressed by, but they feel really good to me. So throughout the course of this, and there's going to be 10 videos here, so you can follow along, and I've done it specifically in this way because I want you to take, or I invite you to take, each of these exercises and ask yourself, what does this mean to me? When she says this, what's coming up? What do I need to capture in this moment? So the number one thing that I want to talk about first when we're talking about life and business is the feeling of your life. Now, I know if you just think about all the different people in your life, already you could begin to probably label, rightly or wrongly, your perception of what their feelings are. So I know that I've got some friends that are they love arrangements. Like, they love to time block their days, their weekends, and we're doing this and we're going here and we're doing all of that. And they just like to be out and about and sociable and extroverted. And then I have friends who are much more kind of go with the flow, spontaneous, see what happens, see where the mood takes me. And as you know, there is no right or wrong feeling here. All it is about really tuning in to what your version is. So often there is a word of the year conversation at the beginning of January, like, what's your word of the year? And sometimes I feel that one word is just a bit restrictive for me. So for the purposes of this exercise, I want you to really go into the details of the feelings that you want to have in your life. Now, there's a fantastic book by Danielle Laporte called The Desire Map, and she talks about making decisions based on the way that you want to feel. And that book really transformed things because sometimes we can set goals and then we can achieve them, and then we might just say, well, I don't really feel anything different, or like, it feels a bit of a letdown now. I thought it would feel much greater than it actually did. So this is about you going into details of how you want to feel in your life. What's really, really important to you? And I want you to go into the specifics. So what I mean here is really asking yourself, what does that mean to you? So some people want to say, I just want to feel like I'm happy. I want to, spend time with those I love. What does this mean? How do you know that you are doing it? I really want you to take that big picture of happiness and then really zoom in into what your version looks like. As we go through this, I'm going to be inviting you to come and have a chat with me. I would love to help you to design your business model for the next version of you, your next chapter, your next quarter, your next month ahead, and really get things into alignment. Almost like that chiropractor. You know, when you suddenly go, oh, that feels really good in my spine. Oh, I feel like I'm in the groove again. I've got my rhythm back. I feel like I'm on course. That is what all of my work is about, really aligning everything so it feels really good, and then you can do the things you want to do. I'll see you back here for part 2.